Are you whistling here?
Come and take your pick.
On the market. Come and take a look.
What? God be with you, good man.
How's it going?
It's...
Ah, so you stopped...
Leave it out, lad. I'm as bloat...
Well, okay.
Well, damn, what game would you...
Courteous.
Let's play.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. If I was you, I'd take it. Well, you're not afraid of anything. These ones here... Kurva! Bloody dice! Aye, that'll do. That's enough for me. Your turn. These ones here... Here... Damn it! They're yours, lad. These ones here... Aye, that'll do. Well, fuck me! No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway. Ha-ha! Well, that's that.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Die! Quick!
I never thought I'd see the day anyone would show up and kick Tomlin's ass. I mean, he's as strong as a bull.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
All right. I'll have to find another bet.
You can't just sack me, steward. I got this job from Ulrich von Neuhaus.
But I can make sure he knows how you run the place.
God be with you. What would you like?
I'll have a look at the wares.
I hope you find what you're
You
looking
need
for.
something. Hey, stranger! What are you doing here?
Greetings.
Good to
Hey!
see you.
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am.
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me about Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
So is Vavak
For God's sake, not so loud! What's your name?
Henry?
All right. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. If Sir Kunzling trusts you, you could help me in my investigation.
Well, that's actually why
Excellent. You don't happen to come from...
my father was a black.
It's a fine craft. But it won't... I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. We need to talk somewhere...
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many... After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. I mean, mined out.
Couldn't I just ask?
Fett's job is to count the corves and write the amount down in the mine. We're interested in what the miners themselves. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like, calling each other Sonny. However, you should pretend to be really... You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver. Or, just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the...
Pretending to be your nephew sounds like...
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work, and the first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. Your Samko's hewers should be off work now. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do once you find out how many corves the three shifts mined on the feast. And don't forget.
By the way, I've had the honor of meeting your brother.
Well, well.
He was a great...
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him...
Who owns the silver that's mined here?
All the silver in the Kingdom of Bohemia belongs to the king, whether it's above ground or still below it. So he leases out the mining rights to his... There's a lot of money in it. The tenants have to pay the king, and the king also receives a share of the pure silver from the... That's the royal tithe.
What is this?
It's the whole process, from digging the silver ore out of the ground and processing it, to mint. Silver is found in ore veins underground. The pitman, the chief foreman of a gallery, counts the corves, and the assayer estimates the purchase price of the ore for the smelter. The raw ore goes to the smelter, where it's crushed in a stamp mill before it can be purified by roasting. Roasted ore goes to the furnaces, where it's smelted into raw and then pure silver. Silver is then...
Who makes money
The thing is, everyone does. Pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. Mine operators get paid for smelters, then smelter. Silver rubs off on the hands of any...
Can any silver...
It can. And unfortunately, it does happen. Most often, a pitman tries to smuggle pieces of ore. Nevertheless, the entire path of the silver, so if someone is stealing large quantities...
Who checks the...
The Royal Mint Master and his subordinates are responsible for collecting the royal share. That also means me, and the shop. That is why every step of the path of silver is... The smelting works owners don't have to be It's in their best interest to get the highest...
Who's responsible for...
The mines and the mint are supervised direct. As the steward, I'm his direct subordinate. Then come the chief foreman. We follow the path of silver until the moment and...
Who owns them?
The king grants mining rights to his loyal subjects. All sorts of people operate mines in Kuttenberg. In fact, anyone...
How much do the...
That depends on whether it's a royal mine or a mine in the hands of a mining guild.
I thought all mines were owned by the king.
That's right. But it's much more profitable for the king to grow. They bear the cost of mining themselves and pay him a share. The king receives 1/3 of the profits from his own...
What about the other 2/3 of the profits from the...
Those go towards the costs, of course.
I'm sorry.
Are you Foreman Samco?
I am.
My name is Henry. I'm his nephew. He wants...
Why should I care?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests...
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I wouldn't mind having it. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
All right, let's do it.
See? Kidder.
We'll see whose side luck is on today. That's enough. Your turn. Finally!
Great
game.
Now will you tell me what...
Aye, ask away.
How do you mind...
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit. Only then there's not much...
What is the work...
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about... But proper rest is...
How many corves did you...
I can tell you exactly. We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on hame time.
How much do you...
Don't even get me started.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some of it.
That's all I need.
If you need out.
Where can I find...
What are you doing here, kidder?
I've got a letter of safe conduct from Christian of Pisek. He's my uncle. He sent me to see the mines and...
His graft. You ain't his graft, kidder. That's books and papers.
I just need to ask your foreman if...
Our gaffer's gone down there to...
Why did he go to...
Young jaybird. He hadn't even had a full... You'll find Paul at the lowest level by the roof. You'll hear the wind howling in the attic. Don't fret, but...
Farewell, my friend.
You have a kind master.
Christ,
Huh?
what a day.
You're the head foreman here?
And who are you? You have no business here.
Henry. I have a letter from Sir Christian. I'm his nephew. I'm supposed to
Look around all you want. Just don't get hurt doing it. They call me Thet. If I've any questions, ask away and don't keep me waiting.
What does a head for?
What do you think? They call me Master. And they're proper respectful, because I also keep the records, check the counts, and
How much ore?
it's a little different every day. Sometimes it's 50 calves.
How much was extracted?
Well, fuck. It was a lovely 90 calves. The most in a really long...
How many mines?
Oh, you know, Sonny, there are 3 crews in the pits now. So
How much do the miners earn?
I pay them half a groschen for every full calf, if they happen to be hewing soft rock.
You alright, kiddo?
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny?
Sir Christian of Peace. I'm his nephew.
He's grooming a successor, but you can't just amble around.
I'll just have a few...
The more we gab, but make it
How exactly do you mine?
bloody hell. Have you take a kevil and don't croak from the stythe?
I wonder... How much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face.
How much did you mine?
Listen, kidder. Sir Christian himself can tell you.
Spill it. I want to know how many corves you mine.
Easy, manner. It was a good gar on the feast of St. Petra.
Thanks.
God be with you, good sir. I'm sorry.
Lady Luck will be on my side.
May the best player win. Greetings to you too. Good day.
Go! 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 Ka!
Whoa.
Quick! Ka!
Whoa. Whoa.
You weren't in church on Sunday?
quick! Ka!
against us.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kid. Hold on.
My name's Henry. I'm his nephew. He wanted me to learn about... I hate to interrupt your prayers for a dead friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was as strong as a horse. And now?
There's no more pain in heaven.
You're right. Will you pray with me for his...
Aye.
You're a canny. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty
tin,
and merciful
iron,
God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I
of
ask
gold,
that you bless me
silver,
brother who has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may
tin,
your holy angels
iron,
save his soul from
and all
damnation.
ores and metals.
Bring his soul to
I ask that you
eternal
bless
glory
my
through
brother
our Lord,
who has died
our
in his
Saviour and
mind.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save his
Amen.
soul from damnation. Bring his soul to eternal glory through our Lord, our Saviour and Redeemer, Jesus Christ. Amen. So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask a boot out.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is, how much ore's in it. It's not really worth it, though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
What is the work of a mine?
What it's about? It's about you and the proper graft, that.
So how many...
That weren't a good day. But even so, we managed...
That's all I need.
If he says...
Greetings to you.
God bless you.
I already know how many It was 100 altogether.
Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says?
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corves extracted. That means 10 corves of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. The unreported corves must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore.
What does it mean?
That this is fraud and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
Should I go to them and accuse them?
Well, accuse. We want to hear everything they know. That means you need to talk to them. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime. so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Was darf's heute Morgen?
We need to talk.
And who might you?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the...
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miners extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Pe...
If it says 90, there must have...
Stealing the king's silver.
I told you, I do not know any foreman Fett counts the corpse.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more corves than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes? Besides, miners can...
All 3 crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that. Talk. Or else. I'll give you such a thrashing your own mother won't recognize you.
No, please. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying it was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master?
So Christian and I agreed to invest to just act like nothing's going on. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible.
Yeah.
I apologize.
A word, Foreman.
What is it, nephew of the Lord of Pisek?
So Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shot all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that.
Let Sir Christian handle it then.
But you're the one counting.
Your point.
I learned that the miners extracted You told me it was 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to... And they like to show off. Anyway, don't you know? I work for...
Aye, there's no point in denying it.
Bloody snitch.
You have nothing to fear. I'll deal with anyone who wants to...
Oi, I'll tell you what I know. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelt, he said someone wanted, so I met this fella in the tavern in Grund. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore. He made it very clear, if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
How long is this?
For some time now, definitely.
Where can I find
You
you?
can't ask Kircher any questions. They say he was drunk.
Who was that fella?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
Do you think the Mint Master, Ulrich Vavak, is...
I don't know. I've got nothing bad to say about Vavak. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. Christian won't give you any trouble. Nor...
Clear as a bell, Mara.
I talked to Fet.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported Corvs leave for the smelting works from here. You'll have to go and look around.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone but he's the only one who can give you permission to walk around the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, but listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act, in short, be
I got it.
Here. I reckon he won't be thrilled. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many, if my guess is correct, it should be none. You could get something out of the work when you're in the smelting works. Good luck, Henry.
My humble respects.
Greetings, Master Buresh.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, good man. Christian of Pisek sent me. You are?
That Christian writes that your family is interested in running a...
I know.
Well, with this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to... But I don't want you disturbing the work.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore, and roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace. It's then cast into bars that...
How many core...
We don't measure in corves here.
I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the korf, but weigh by the quintal. We process a large amount here, up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
How many corves were delivered from Horshan, say, on the...
Why from Horshan?
I visited the mine there.
You're lucky. I have an
How much silver?
That, of course, depends on the 20 quintals of ore usually yield about... We can make between a...
Can any silver...
That's impossible. Everything is carefully... Besides, molten silver is rather hard...
God be with you.
Don't forget, there are limits, and above all, mind you don't... God be with you, sir.
I'm sorry.
Everything's going well. I'm in fine fettle. It's almost odd how well things are going. What? I'm not bored.
Go!
If you've got time to worry about it.
Whoa! Oh!
Go! Go! Ka!
Oh, you...
Ka! Ka!
God bless. So, fine. Especially now that word's got... People come to me.
Just make sure...
Take care for now.
How do you like work?
Aye, can't he complain at all?
Have you noticed anything?
Nothing.
What is your job?
You mean smelting? Then we shovel, we do that, or...
What can you tell me about
I can't complain about him and what I've heard from the other smelt.
Does any silver go?
Yeah, that would mean some of our lads are involved. It looks sunny. I don't want anything to do with this.
God grant you health.
Are you the fella they call?
You have no business being here.
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps...
Me? I don't know what you were Meet me outside in a while. Now you better get out of here before the guy... Fuck! I have to have a piss. You take over here, lads. I'll be right... back.
Look what I have for you.
Well, can you talk now?
Who are you, fella?
Henry of Scallon.
Master, he knows better than anyone. No silver.
Actually...
Oh. The steward of them? Because of a rumor. They say silver...
The silver must be going missing from here.
From the mines, you say? Strange. One moment, why should I talk to you?
Listen, you...
Calm down. I'll tell you, it's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked recently. He bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. It's all very suspicious, because if you want to find out where the silver keeper, be careful and keep away.
Thank you.
You silly donkey.
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know. Fortunately, Master Buddha, your investigation ends. Right here.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose.
Take him.
Let's do it then. I don't care how many of you there are.
Whoa! A tough nut. Where are you going? You're mine.
I feel quite hungry!
Now, spill the beans.
Not me. It's Budesh. if I didn't play along with him, it's true. Has
Take it.
As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. One day, Buresh, he gave me his man to assist me. I take some. The books were cooked, so no one found out. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate, just like Buresh forced me. Oh, with threat.
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the King's silver. They take turns. Buresh had it all figured out.
Aren't you ashamed to steal from the king?
And which king did I steal from exactly? Wenceslas or Sigismund? I didn't care, man. I earned some nice chink.
Moving on.
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever go.
They counterfeit?
I suppose so. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago.
Did Buresh ever make...
Not in front of me, but you won't be able to ask him in.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, the entrance to the mint is... Look here. Why are you...
That's none of your...
I see. Now you have the map, and I know. Please let me go.
I'm quite sure you...
Here. I'll go to Kuttenberg, and if we meet again, you're a good...
Hail, good man!
What would you like?
Can I spend the night? I'll pay.
But all I have is...
That's enough. All right, I hope that...
Thanks.
Where can I...
You can sleep above the shed. There's a ladder leading... Careful. What can I...
What do you have? I'd like to discuss...
Sure.
How's the...
That's... Ah, I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Look what I have for you.
Vegetables, horseradish, delicious horseradish. Come and get some wonderful horseradish.
Here, Matt.
Greetings.
Same to you.
I'm sorry. What are you doing, you whistler?
Go! Quick!
How can I... Excellent.
I'd like...
What are you in?
One can never...
Thanks.
Oh, you.
For you.
What can I do?
Show me.
What can you do, sir? Maybe. Next time, then.
Ka! Quick! Go, quick! Ka!
Whoa.
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave. Get going! Right now! You see, it didn't even hurt.
You can't be here. What are you doing with that weapon?
Wanna kill me? Well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you. An embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything. And even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to do with you now, Snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground no one will hear you scream.
What? Are you trying to offer?
If you're reasonable...
I need evidence that Ulrich Vava...
The Mint Master? That's not true. Wouldn't you rather discuss...
You can't buy...
That's the rock.
He can't leave here alive! Finish him!
Death! Victory or death!
Show your stuff!
No mercy! There's
can't stand up to this! Ah!
Have you had enough, Buret?
Mercy!
Underground, no one will hit.
No!
You know very well what I want.
But I really don't know anything.
Stop lying to me.
All right. The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mintmaster, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to... So he came to me one day with the idea...
Why did he come to...
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blood, and they were even less happy when he... I'm a stranger here too. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them...
Wasn't he afraid?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him, as he trusts the Mintmaster he installed. Unless some...
So you agreed to...
Did I have any other choice? I hate to say it, but...
What was his...
Surprisingly simple. And to keep the Mintmaster free of suspicion, in the end, it wasn't even that hard. No one had the slightest problem, and when somebody got cold feet, we took care of him.
What are you doing with the...
Stolen? Such an ugly word. I prefer...
Whatever.
It's used to mint groschen.
Genuine?
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin. No one can tell they're not from the Italian...
About the evidence?
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands.
And I can count on you. Will you give me...
How much will you pay me?
How much do you want? I really can't give... You're skinning me. I hope you're happy, and that I have nothing to fix. Here's the key to the chest. You'll find everything you need. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. The key to it is right here on the table. You'd better not talk to the coiners.
Is that all?
Aye.
I'm sure you have. I don't know what.
I really don't. I'll be on my way. I hope...
I'll be happy to make sure we don't.
My God, no! Please!
Go to hell!
meals every day, wine in the evening. They even bring us some wenches every...
I'm here to help.
What are you doing?
Get out of here. If the guards catch...
You don't have to worry about...
What about Master Buresh?
Buresh is dead.
Christ, oh
My God!
I came to get evidence against...
There are some books in that chest over there, but it's locked.
Leave that to me. I still need the genuine coin.
Everything we do here is clean.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from?
We just poured and...
Nobody's saying any different. The guards are dead.
Hang on!
It's just the books you're after.
We won't tell nobody nothing. We never saw...
Tell me more.
Look, he made it this far.
How did you went through our own stupid...
We used to work in the mint in the Italian court.
Well...
And the foreman got pissed.
Then, the mint and...
Who's in charge?
The mint is run by Master Buresh and his people.
They're the ones that bring us food and drink. He visits every week.
We're well taken...
Why are they keep...
Well, it's not that we...
It's just...
Don't you miss...
Not really. Come to...
They even brought some wenches here for us once.
We've got plenty of food
and coin.
So you don't want to get in trouble with Vavat?
Trouble is put...
He'd ruin our life.
I told you, they couldn't fight for... You're free.
Free?
Like...
Without permission?
So?
Then we...
I don't...
Me neither.
Free! We're free!
Free!
Ka! Go! Go! Quick! Ka! Ka! Die!
Hey! Your horse nearly trampled me!
Whoa!
You must be the one that Christiane sent, eh? What's your head done?
Good boy.
Good day. I need something repaired. Excellent. What would you like?
Show me.
What can you do? Maybe next time then.
I apologize.
I got the evidence against Mintmaster Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole...
There are names. I'll be damned. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last... Did you have any...
The owner of the smelting works.
Henry! You killed Master Burek! Don't you know how important he was?
Honestly, I don't really care.
Maybe you should care. You've got us into a proper mess. I'll tell you. There's one more thing.
There were some coiners being...
Jesus Christ! Held prisoner!
Vavak locked them up there.
My God! He really is an...
I did, but...
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see...
They gave it to me quite well.
I'm curious.
Here.
What the... It's genuine! That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by the... In any case. But what you did to Master Baresh, that's hard to forget. And it wasn't the first death you've caused, whether directly or... I suppose you weren't raised to be careful. While you were snooping...
What strange thing?
First, Herman disappeared in the middle of the day, and not long after that, they found Foreman Fett dead on...
Could have been an accident.
I think it's more likely Herman told someone what happened. I was intending to discuss something. Alas, you came here to get some dirt on Vavak. Here's those books back. And
Thank you.
It should help the Rutards. Now leave me alone.
Clear off! You can't just stroll in here!
Easy, good horse.
Shit. You're just pissing people off with your bullshit. Hey, Henry.
Excuse me.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Pissing down.
Good afternoon.
Show me your...
Nothing to your liking.
Welcome. Good thing you're... Good afternoon. I'll have a look.
I could smell from... Oh boy, well... I'm done. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Honey!
Shoes here!
Red roll!
Tools!
What can I do? Show me. No.
Ribbons of all.
Would you repair a few?
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick. Keep your eyes on the road.
Easy.
Quality fabrics for bread.
Nice and
for
slow.
a wonderful.
Whoa.
Were you at the last mass?
Good day to you. I was just about... I'll have a look.
The sermons have been awful lately. If I hear about a woman with 10 silver coins one more time...
Easy. Nice and slow.
Was möchtest du?
Show me.
Let's talk about the...
What would you... That's not... Ja, feine Danke und viel Glück für die... Zukunft, mein Herr.
Easy, good horse.
Hey, what the hell are you poking around here for?
I'm Henry. Your lord's expecting me.
Ah, so you're the one. He did mention you, that's true. I'm sorry for being so harsh with you, but we were attacked recently, as you probably know. So we're a lot more cautious now with strangers hanging around.
Well, I understand. But I need to speak with Lord Ruthard as soon as possible.
Of course, follow me. Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right after dead.
Damn it! Has all his counting groschen not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his?
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There's no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
I've got good news for you concerning Mintmaster Vavak. I've heard about his crimes against the crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Odorin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you. He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his. But I'll help you if need be, although not on a...
Sir Gunslin.
Shimek?
Mintmaster Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now?
Let him come. He'll be surprised what I've got on him.
Henry's right. If he helps us again like last time, we have nothing to fear.
I agree. Let Vavar come. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth 12 armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly, and then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room. Take your precious crossbow. If something were to happen to me...
I love you, Papa. God Almighty.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity...
No gate is closed to you, is it? But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't...
My men aren't here to protect, and today, I got the feeling that...
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured.
Threats? A warning, more. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance. If not, the king will hear of the serpent.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own... That can easily change when the king learns to cite your own words. Sir. Only...
How dare you?
Henry. Kind...
The word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakovit. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do?
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the royal... And with nothing but...
Oh, we've not had much time for that.
I know about your account ledgers, and the ones from...
You've made up those books. Or do you actually...
Of course not. Do you think we're completely stupid? We've got copies here.
Exactly. And if anything happens to us, they'll see to it that King Sigismund and the town council...
So...
Captain.
Sir.
This matter is an internal affair of the crown.
Are you sure?
Yes, damn it. Do what I say. Wait for me by the...
Let us step inside.
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves. And I expect you'll be wanting something in return.
The executioner's far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today. God knows what kind of man you are. May God have mercy on my soul.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master. Wait! We got off on the wrong foot.
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone, and...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us...
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can, and we will.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right. so don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our mint master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty mint master strode in like a lion and then crawled out like... Oh, I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well...
I did. And I'll keep. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in her room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kunslin.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
Nobody will be expecting me. Besides, I've got my spy coat on. I can deal with any locks. And if I come across anyone, I'll tell...
Well, I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you...
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. We look helpless, and it's difficult. But if you liberate Lord, the word will spread like wildfire throughout the land, and von Burgov will look like a fool, and he'll lose a strong advantage in parleying. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away. I'll get Lord Capon...
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on... I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.